Shout out to Rafael Hernandez. Shout out to Noah Ford. Shout out to American Dad Fan, Reality Explosion, L Morgan TV, Jade Sky, Trey B318. You've been supporting me for so long. Marcus Castillo, H2D, and Bossy Candy Bars. What's up? What's up, Bossy? What's up? Come a chameleon. It comes and goes. It comes and goes. I don't know if that's a song, but I know that's the rhythm. What's going on, everybody? I am Wesley from AConnectionTV.com and AConnectionTV here on YouTube, the two places on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our obvious difference. And I want to talk about episode 4, season 35, the challenge entitled Karma Chameleon. Now, I feel like the person who's responsible for making the titles for these episodes was a little shady to my girl Ashley, and I don't care what anybody says. I was Team Ashley this whole entire episode. And yeah, if you're not Team Ashley, oh well, we can adopt similar connections despite our differences and share within our love for the challenge as a whole. But it was a lot of drama in this particular challenge. This made me feel like back in the olden days of a challenge. You know what I'm saying? I'm really digging season 35. I know I was digging season 34, but I'm really digging season 35. I like and respect the cast for the most part. You know, everybody has their spot that they're supposed to have, and everybody's playing, well, some are. We still haven't seen some choice people. And anyway, before I get into it, I want to tell y'all to subscribe to AConnectionTV.com. Why? Because it's like Netflix, but it's just ran by black people, and I'm one of them, okay? And we're trying to do bigger and better things, but the more subscribers that we have supporting the cause, the more we can just improve and be better and really be like a Netflix, a miniature Netflix. Anyways. Outside of that, I want you to do me a solid and follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram is pretty universal and cool, but my Twitter is for the adult people. So, but they're both AConnectionTV.com. AConnection TV, because, you know, I represent both sides of who I am as a human being. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, let's get into the challenge. Hey, how are you? What's up, baby? What's up? How are you? You need to go potty? You need to potty? Yeah? All right, well, come on, let's party. I'll be right back, guys. Baby needs to go potty. All right, sorry about that. You know, when you have kids, you got to take care of them. But anyways, let's talk about this particular episode, episode 4, Karma Chameleon. Now, we start this episode off with Kyle saying, aha, CT, aha, you lost. And he laughs, and I'm kind of annoyed because I thought then Kyle and, well, no, they've had their issues through passing. But Kyle says that he beat CT, and I don't remember this. I usually don't remember a lot of the stuff, but it is what it is. CT apparently was beat by Kyle and Jay because Kyle tells Jay, hey, at least you and I beat a legend or something like that. And I'm like, I don't really remember that, but okay, whatever, cool. I don't know. Kyle is like this, you know, it's just like this. Ashley and Maddie have this little kind of conversation off to the side, and you know, I've always been Team Maddie because I felt like in the time that she was introduced, she came across as a boss chick and a chick that no other chick really wanted to go up against. So I kind of respected her on that front, and she seemed to like always be like a legit good kind of a person throughout the competition, not real snaky or whatever the case may be. She's talking to Ashley, and they're talking about how they can't believe that Jay beat CT or whatever. And, you know, how Ashley said that she was trying to be friends with everybody, trying to be cool with everybody, but people don't trust her, whatever the case may be. And, you know, she's looking for people to be cool with or whatever. Ashley saying that she could be good with the puzzles. Maddie saying that she could be good with the physical. But just like everyone else that Ashley seems to talk to this particular season, they say, yay, cool to her face. But then behind closed doors, they're like, I don't trust her. I still don't, you know, whatever. And I'm like, okay, that was kind of like fake, Maddie. That was, you know, I guess like keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Whatever the case may be, I don't really remember Ashley and Maddie being that much of an enemy. Jay is still off this high of beating CT because CT is a legend in the challenge world, and he says, you know, I grew up watching CT, so it's very interesting that I'm actually in this position, but he's living on cloud 9. Bear is trying to have his way with Kayla and sweeten her sweetens and get her on his side. And it at first appears like Kayla is really holding her ground and really saying, no, I'm good, no, I don't want you, you're crazy, you're psycho. All of the things that we normally already know about Bear. And she should, because I know she watches the challenge. Why? Why would you even entertain everything that Bear did to Georgia? Why would you even entertain it? Well, Georgia entertained it for quite some time, like D is entertaining Rogan. So we have these top tier choice men that are doing these things to women on national TV, and women are still giving these men a shot. I don't understand it. Bear is loco cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And it seems like Kayla is understanding that, and she's playing him, or at least not entertaining him enough to think that he has a chance. Anissa is off to the side listening, and Anissa's like, well, I think she is doing what she needs to do because she does have a boyfriend at home. Now, this is when things get a little interesting. Now, I don't condone spitting on anyone, but I do condone getting people back for things that they do to you physically that they should never do in the beginning. Okay? There is no gauge where you're like, well, he punched me in the eye, but ooh, she spat on him, so that's horrible. No. At the end of the day, the level that we need to be worried about is the level of respect. Okay? The level of respect. I don't know where Bear gets it in his fucking mind to think that he has the ability to spray fire extinguisher mist in my vicinity into a position where it's not like no windows or nothing, just spray me all down, and I'm supposed to walk out of that cloud trying to breathe, laughing like, Proper use of fire extinguishers is generally safe. However, there is some risk for mild respiratory, skin, or eye irritation. Use in areas with poor airflow. Use with intent to harm someone or intentional inhalation of fire extinguishers can produce serious toxicity and would require medical evaluation. So remind me where this shit is funny. Remind me where this is ha ha ha, this is real, like, comical. I don't know, but everyone's good. And what really aggravated me with this whole scenario is that I'm the one that was in this room. I'm speaking for Ashley. I'm the one that was in this room. Maddie was not in this damn room. And why is Maddie having a freaking opinion? I don't understand. I don't understand why she's even talking right now, because she was not even involved. So my fuel is on fire, and would I have spat on his face? No, but I probably would have went home. Knowing me, I probably would have went home, or it would have been some other way that I would have retaliated, because I wouldn't have come out of that situation laughing. That's not funny. I just read to you what the potential of harm could be. That's not funny. It's not. And so Ashley didn't think that it was funny, so she spat on him. Was that cool? Nope. But neither was me bringing in fire extinguisher bullshit. No. So there's no, Maddie's like, where I come from, it's disrespect. You're gonna get popped. Okay, well, where I come from, spraying me in the face and I can't breathe, and then I gotta run out of a room when I have no reason to be on the retaliation of you doing that. If you're trying to get a gag out of Kayla, if you're trying to get into Kayla's legs and get into her sockets, you know what I'm saying? Leave me the hell out of it. Don't put me in that equation. We're not cool with that. Normally, 10 times out of 10, me and Bear would be cool anyway. So if I'm sitting there talking to Kayla and then all of a sudden I get sprayed with there would have been problems. There just would have been problems. So I'm Team Ashley in this situation, because both of them were in the wrong. And you can't tell Ashley how to respond to someone doing that to her. You just can't. And so I don't know what happens, but Maddie finds it in her wheelhouse to come at Ashley. Says Maddie wasn't even in the room. So, okay, everyone wants to make it a light joke. Majority of the people weren't even in that room. So I really wonder what Swaggy, if Bailey was in that room, I wonder what Swaggy would have done. If Bailey had an adverse reaction, okay, to the fire extinguisher mist, and he was in the other room with Fessy or whatever, chumming it up or whatever, and Bailey's having a reaction to that, there would have been problems. I'm assuming that there would have been problems. You know what I'm saying? But I guess everyone's like, oh, everyone's fine. It's not a big deal. Ha ha ha. He's Bear. I tweeted Cam, and Cam was like, he would have replaced my wig and I would have gotten over it. But seriously, if someone would have had a horrible reaction to that, and then it wouldn't have been funny. And the potential of that happening is there. So, Ashley's upset. Maddie decides that she doesn't want anything to do with Ashley because Ashley spat on Bear. Okay, but now Maddie has a real problem with Ashley. And Ashley is not bucking down, which I'm appreciative because Maddie is a big broad. So, Ashley is in it, and, Ashley has this all day long. I have yet to see Ashley get into a physical altercation, nor do I want to see that. But Ashley has this all day long, and what I appreciate about Ashley, even though Maddie found it within her business, which it was not, to get involved in something that was not concerning her, especially when she was not in the room. Yet she has an opinion. I'm Team Ashley in this. I'm glad that Ashley did not back down. Now here we are again. We're judging on how someone responds to the backlash of what they were in, but they were not in. You see what I'm saying? So Ashley not only has to be judged for spitting on Bear, but now Ashley is being judged for hitting below the belt when Maddie inserted herself into a situation that was not even her prerogative. Now we're like, oh, Ashley, you shouldn't have said she went to jail. But I would have. Because, broad, I just spoke to you outside and we said to each other that we were cool. Now, you weren't even in the room when I had fire extinguisher mist down my nostrils. And now you're sitting here telling me I'm the scum of the earth because I spat on him? But what about him putting that harmful chemical in my respiratory system? He's okay, though. It's a laugh, laugh, ha, ha joke. But you weren't in there with me. So now we're going back and forth. Okay, girl, don't go to jail because I'm not the one. I just don't understand why people aren't Team Ashley. I just don't understand that. I don't understand. Maddie, sit down. Maddie, sit down. You weren't in the room, shut the up. You weren't in the room, stop it. And then out of nowhere, someone by the name of Nani catches on. If you weren't in the room, shut up. Shut up. Can't no one say anything to Ashley or anyone that was in that room. Shut up. Now, Kayla was in the room, and her vaginal lips are opening up because she's like, ooh, this is turning her on. I don't know if Tori was in the room, but she's like, this is funny. Okay, whatever. But they're not making it a big deal. What Maddie is making a big deal is she was in the room. I loved when Nani went after Maddie. I love it. Because I've not seen Nani punk for nobody. And Nani has gone after men, physically, and in the bedroom. But she's gone after men, arguing and pleading her case, and now she's going after Maddie. And I loved it. When Nani got in Maddie's face and said, girl, this is not what you want, I said, ooh, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But Nani went up against Cam and didn't back down. But I just think Cam would to Nani and that'll be it. But I loved it. Nani, I respect you in the sense that you always stand up for yourself. No matter who's around, you have not wavered or backed down, and I respect you for that. Same thing with Ashley. You have not wavered or backed down, and I respect you for that, Ashley. I really, really do. Moving on, because I could talk in lengths about that, and y'all could, however y'all feel, but Ashley was not in the wrong. They both were in the wrong. But Ashley responded to something that should never have happened, and that's just that on that. So we have this challenge regarding divers and breakers, and I was a bit confused at the beginning, but it ended up making sense. There's teams of 5, 3 go in, 2 stand out, but the 2 that stand out go on the opposing side to chop ice and have it go into the pool. It was too complicated for all that. I was like, what's going on? Team 4 ends up winning, and that's, Big T, Anissa, thanks to Anissa, Bananas, Bear, and Casey. When is Casey going to come on my screen, other than one post-confessional interview? I'm confused. Is she on the show, or is she not on the show? I'm so lost. I don't understand. Between her and Melissa... no, Jenny was involved in the first episode because D was right. Anyways, I'm moving ahead of myself. I thought it was very alarming for Nelson and his team, D included, to have the response that they did to the water. That shit, that's not cool. It's not funny. Although everybody else was able to complete it outside of Corey, Kyle, and Bailey. This wasn't Bailey's challenge, and I understand why Swaggy C did not get in the water, because he failed this challenge on Big Brother. I watch all the shows. Anyways, Team 4 ends up winning. Thank you, Anissa, for helping your team win. Although Bananas was on your team, and I really don't care for Bananas, but thank you, Anissa. You showed yourself, and I respect you. You are a vet. So we have this very interesting conversation between Kyle and I believe it was Maddie. I'm not sure, because at this point I'm kind of like over it. Everybody's having these sidebar conversations, these behind Ashley's back kind of conversations. And it's very interesting. I've yet to really see Ashley have a conversation behind somebody's back where they don't really necessarily know how she's feeling, at least on this particular season. And so it's very interesting how everybody has Ashley's name in their mouth behind her back. But they're sitting here like, oh, I love you, Ashley, you're so great. And people are calling Ashley fake. I don't understand this. But Kyle is having this conversation telling Maddie, yeah, it was Maddie, that Ashley switches, like she's a social chameleon, right? Kyle starts the meeting in nominations and says, you know, does anybody want to go first? Maddie says, oh, I'll start because I had the argument with you, so I'm voting you in. And it's like a train wreck. Everybody follows suit and says, you know, Ashley's name. Even Nadi said Ashley's name. I was a bit perturbed by that. You know, nobody wants to be the alpha and say somebody else's name. But it is what it is. She was an easy target, and so everybody's going against her. And, you know, Ashley snaked Hunter, and now everybody's like, oh, she doesn't need any more money. She already won $1 million. Okay, whatever the case may be, but then Kyle decides to chime in. Well, hey, since I don't want you know, Ashley to be, you know, the grunt, get the grunt of everybody's whatever. And I'm like, punk ass, you just said that she was a social chameleon. You wasn't really feeling her anyway, so her going in ain't really doing you no, paying you no, never mind. But now you want to be like, oh, Ashley, So Ashley's getting the point. She gets up, she does her Ashley thing, and she runs off, kicking this stuff off the table. People are clapping and shit. People are clapping and shit. I don't understand this. Why are we clap? Oh, yay, yay. That's the fakery of it all. I could be in that. I just didn't, I couldn't, there's no way I could be involved in the fakery of it all. Like you put me up for a nomination and now all of a sudden y'all bitches are clapping. Like, what are we doing? I just don't understand that. And everybody's calling Ashley fake. You know, and I'm looking at choice people on here, and all these motherfuckers are just clapping. Yeah, Ashley, yeah. Fuck out of here. Like I just I couldn't understand it. I couldn't understand it. But what boiled my loins? What boiled my loins even more is when D now see, here's my problem with this chick. I was Team D all throughout last season until she played her fucking self and went after the whole boy again and was just chasing after his ball sack. I was Team her because she came back, did the thing, won the challenge, and she put her own weight. She's not good with men. But I kind of thought she was a down chick, like, you know, a loyal down chick. She's not. How dare she? How dare she says, hey, you know, Ashley, we're friends, but, you know, I want to put you in. What? But then but everybody is against Ashley. I don't understand. Everyone's snaking everyone in here, but everyone's against Ashley for snaking and being fake. Kyle, again, well, you know, I just want to make sure that everyone doesn't go against Ashley. Then when she leaves, he gets up and says, oh, I'm voting for Ashley too, ha ha ha, and runs after her to give her a hug. That shit, I can't do it. I can't be in it. I can't swim in it. There's no way. There's no way I would sit there and be all like, oh, how Ashley, how, come back, girl. We get to the tribunal, and all 5, I thought it was very interesting how they put 5 in the tribunal. I thought that was dope. It's better than 3. 3 is so lame. I like the 5 in the tribunal because it adds to the thickness of it all. You know, they put Maddie, Tori, and D in the tribunal, and they talk to them like they're God. Well, and you know what was very corny was how Bananas played Big T, and maybe this is not a play, Maybe this was arranged. I don't know. I don't really know Big T all like that. All I know is that I prefer her wigless. That's all I know about Big T, is that I prefer her wigless. And she did one decent good elimination, although she still lost. But her receiving the information from Bananas to then go ahead and act like Bananas' puppet, I was not here for it. I was not here for it. Let's be clear and honest. If we're going to talk about anyone being any which way on the challenge, Bananas is right on the top. He's on the top tier of it all, way before anybody's Ashley. But the interesting part about it is that we can hate Bananas on the back end, but we'll love him to his face because he's Bananas. The fakery of it all. If you're gonna ride for someone that has no moral standing in gameplay, then what does that say about yourself? It says an awful lot. It says an awful lot. And I don't get it, and I don't understand it. And I just... So Big T playing the pawn and puppet to act like she got some sort of power because Anissa won the game for 5 of them. And it was misplaced. It was misplaced. She's sitting there talking to Nani and Kayla and Jenna, and I'm honestly wondering why Nani is even feeding into this bullshit. I just couldn't understand that. We get to the elimination. Am I missing anything? Because I'm a little hot. I'm a little hot. I really am. Banana says I have a name. He wants D to go in. Tribunal picks Tori. Okay, I said that already. Tori says that she can't promise not to say her name. I felt that. That was real. That was probably the realest shit that happened. No, that and Ashley spitting in Bear's face was the realest shit that happened this particular go round. This episode was the realest. Now, I don't know what I missed. There was a lot probably that did happen that we didn't see because they're not showing everything. I don't understand it. But in that scenario, everybody was faking that scenario and I could not understand. There's no way you're going to tell me how to respond as someone throws harmful chemicals in my lungs. What are we talking about? I just don't understand that. Anyways, D versus Banana, I thought that was entertaining because D did not back down from Bananas in that tribunal meeting. Although D doesn't always have gonads because she didn't have gonads going up against Jen, which was horrible. But now she has gonads going up against Bananas, and I'm finding this to be quite entertaining because she's not backing down. I appreciated D for that this particular episode. Everything else you can keep. You can keep everything else. Tori is pissed by her tribunal because she felt that everybody in the tribunal were her friends. I don't recall Tori and Anissa really talking like that, and neither do I recall Big T and Tori talk. Like, how are we friends? I don't understand that. But then again, we don't see everything, so I'm not sure. Ashley versus D. I didn't appreciate Ashley hugging D, but she can hug whoever the hell she wants. But for me, I was just like, D is corny. She's whack. I'm not hugging her. I'm not hugging her. I'm going against her and I want to win. Unfortunately, D ends up winning because Wesley helped her. But I feel like Ashley was going so slow in finding her pieces that I could have just been check, check, all day long. I could have won. How slow Ashley was. Let me know how y'all felt about this particular challenge. I'm not condoning Ashley spitting on Bear, but ain't nobody telling me how I should respond, especially if your ass was not in that goddamn room. Shut the hell up. You can't tell me nothing. That's how I feel about that. And so outside of that, I'm team Ashley, because Bear, I wouldn't have spat. But Bear would have got something. Something would have happened to him. Yeah. Oh hell yes. Oh hell yes. Hell yes. Anyways, do me a favor and subscribe to aconnectiontv.com, aka watch ACTV. It is myself and a motley crew of diverse people looking to enhance your viewing pleasure, especially during this COVID. Yes, indeed. So subscribe. It's like a miniature Netflix, $7.99 a month. That's very inexpensive. But we have uploads every single week. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Share this tweet. Tweet everybody. Tweet everybody in the challenge my reviews, because I like them all. No, I don't like them all. I don't like them all at all. I don't. Shout out, wait, let me do shout outs, because I didn't do shout outs last time. I kind of cut it because I be trying to make these videos quick, but I can't make these videos quick. So I'm going to give shout outs real quick. Thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. Leave y'all comments. God bless. I know. Y'all not about to think about not subscribing to aconnectiontv.com. Copyrighted.